is FICO. So FICO is going to incorporate buy now, pay later loans into credit scores. So FICO.
FICO, FICO.
Yeah, I think it's FICO. Correct.
No, it is.
Period. So FICO credit scores will begin incorporating buy now, pay later data for the first time. Over 90 million Americans expected to use buy now, pay later for purchases this year. Critics argue that existing credit scores paint an incomplete picture of an individual's ability to pay back loans. Fair Isaac Corporation, who runs FICO, said Monday that it will launch two separate credit scores, including a BNPL data. The company said that in a statement, quote, these scores provide lenders with great visibility into consumers' repayment behaviors, enabling a more comprehensive view of their credit readiness, which ultimately improves the lending experience. To me, when I heard this, it's like, oh, y'all thought y'all could get one up on us, I think, kind of thing. So it's just like, oh, y'all thought y'all not gonna repay this? Let me tell you exactly what's about to happen. That's what is given to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the buy now, pay later. And these are some of the. If you don't know what FICO score is, that's essentially your credit score. You know, when you try to buy a house or you want to take out a car or any big purchase, they're usually going to check your credit score to see if they are able to allow you to get set thing, right? Because
If
most
you're
people
worth the
don't
risk.
have. Hmm?
I was just saying, like, it shows basically if you're worth the risk.
Right. Because most people don't have the like 500K to drop on a house. Like that's just, we be broke right out here. So on the right, you kind of see some of like the buy now, pay later services, which is like Klarna. Klarna is like, I feel like the most known one. Clear Pay, Open Pay, Affirm, da da da. So that's why we mean by like usually or before the FICO, before this new initiative, none of that data was part of your FICO score, your credit score. But now they're saying actually a lot of y'all been using Afterpay and not paying back, but your credit score was looking 800. So now, in order to paint a clearer picture, we're going to add that in. And so I do think that this new initiative is going to impact a lot of people because I always say this. You may think that you can one up the government and taxes and all of these things, but the government, in due time, they will collect theirs.
They said, let's run this back real quick.
Yes, they said, oh, y'all was having fun. Okay, now let's have real fun. Let's get on this roller coaster ride.
Right. I think for me, I feel two ways about it. I'm like, one, it's just like, dag, we can't have nothing. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, yeah, hold them accountable. Like, I don't use Klarna, I don't use Affirm, like I don't use none of those pay now, like pay now, pay later, buy now,
Buy now, pay later.
Yeah. I don't use none of those stuff because it's like, for me, I'm like, if I don't have it, I don't need it. Like, that's the mentality that I like to use.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm already in so much debt when it comes to student loans and credit cards and stuff like that. I don't need to add this onto my plate because then I'm gonna be more stressed and I'm gonna lose my mind probably. But it's just like, for the people who do that, I do know some people who use and abuse that. I know some people who are like, oh, my thing is at 800. Oof. I'm like, baby, pay that back. There's interest. You know that, right? Yeah. Like, pay that back. And so like when I'm like, it's basically like a credit card without a credit card type of thing. And I feel like people don't think about the consequences. And it's just like, if you do know, we all know having your credit score is very important. If you want to buy almost anything, especially in America. Are you worth the risk or are you not worth the risk? I know some people who literally can't even purchase half the stuff that they want because their credit score is in the ground.
Yeah. And I think when you're younger, you don't pay any of that mind. But the older you get, trust me, you will need that credit score. The last thing you want is like, oh, yeah, that's cute that you have the money. But sometimes it don't matter if you have the money. They still want to ensure that you have that credit score. And so, yeah, don't play around with that. I know people that also use Afterpay and this and that, but I'm not going to knock anyone for using that. Use it. But I just feel like if you got to pay it back. Things may have been sweet before, but the credit score people, they said, oh yeah, no, let's wrap this game up. And sure enough, they have. Or at least they'll start in I believe that they'll start accounting that data in the fall of 2025. So
So basically, if
you
you
got
got
time.
any lingering payments, pay that today.
Right.
And I want everybody to really take it seriously because, like, yes, you may have a great credit score right now, but another thing that you don't understand is like the line of credit. Like, how long has your credit been established for? That's
Mm-hmm.
another thing, and another thing that they put onto it. So it's like, take it seriously, especially if you want to be independent, buy your own stuff, investing and everything like that. Like, take it seriously. That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
So good luck if you've been struggling to get your credit score up. Maybe it's not the best that you use things like buy now, pay later.